Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is FARHAN basically. My matric number is 270379. We from subject BWLS 2013 Takaful Class A, Group 9. Our lecturer name is Prof. Madya Dr. Nolida Binti Abdul Manap. In this video, we will discuss about general Takaful business, demand, issue and challenge. So, do you want to know what content that we discuss? So, let's watching this video. Okay, let's move to next slide. This is my group member. We got ZAIN, we got ISMA, we got FARHAN. All of our group is Bachelor of Risk Management and Insurance with HONS. Okay, let's move on to introduction. For the introduction, okay, what is the issue about general Takaful? Okay, the issue about general Takaful is the field of Takaful in nation state is just 32 years old, but the fact and figure about here too early. Key factors are disclosed via nation, bank negara and information given by the top industrial player all agree on a standpoint that Takaful industry emerged in 1984 and experienced a considerable growth. Still, it is facing multiple issues in many perspectives like scarcity of skill, lack of technical advancement, choosing the best option among the Takaful plan, regional conflict, absence of standardization in the Takaful, just still according to Syahira analysis and lack of knowledge about the Takaful concept. Even after the growth, there are many multiple business industry that are not aware of this concept and many health and retirement related Takaful plan are not even implemented. Okay, demand of general Takaful. Research on Takaful has gained huge coverage in the past period along the considerable growth and advancement in the industry of Takaful. On behalf of the 2018 research marketplace industry in Takaful is estimated to grow by 40 billion in the year of 2023 with 13% compound rate of annual growth since the period of 2017 to 2023. Multiple indicators are contributing to the increase in demand of Takaful involving a formal business workplace and a growing volume of population. In GCC, Saudi Arabia has highlighted the market of Takaful on the other side nation is dominating Takaful industry in Southeast Asia. In a few countries like Australia, UK and Malaysia, operators of Takaful and conventional insurance organizations are experiencing several rivals to gain the large market share and sustain the competitive advantage. For instance, in Malaysia on 2020, there are 15 operators of Takaful and 22 conventional insurance organizations working in the marketplace. It has been forecast the demand and future established of Takaful market will increase due to the great level of awareness of the Takaful product.
Hi, my name is NORFATIN Syahira, Binti Abdul. My matric number is 278336. I will present about the definition of general Takaful. General Takaful agreement is a short period based policy in which volunteers offer their contribution and participate, and operators use to control the level of the risk. The premium payment done by the individual are credited into the fund of general Takaful that is further invested in some pool of investment, and revenue obtained is added back into the Takaful fund. Objective of the general Takaful: first, providing with life needs to inheritors in the condition of uncertain death of family head. Second, providing protection from economic damage in the situation of sudden accident. And lastly, providing advance loan for any ascertained fiscal debt or charge. General Takaful plan. First, plan of group life Takaful. It helps to maximize loyalty of employees. It covers all the needs of the employees like uniform, post-associated skill, time period of job or salaries. It gives the protection for the staff members when they are offering their service. Second, plan of credit life Takaful. It is safe Takaful plan, particularly to pay back mortgage liability in case of any sudden death, specifically for financial institution and bank providing the service of personal debt. Third, Plan of travel Takaful. It involves A. In case of medical issues or emergency situation. It also includes damage of travel baggage or loss, and civil loans also facilitated under these plans. Lastly, plan of Made Takaful. This plan let clients stay calm and anxiety-free and provide service of underwriting and issuance standards. Takaful plans full of benefits to workers, sponsor and owners. It offers cost-effective and efficient path provision, peaceful state of minds for the individuals, understanding that these facilities, products and plan will definitely provide them safeguard and backup in order to any bad and unforeseen events. Syahira Takaful provide cost-effective plans in low rates and cover lot of aspects, permitting the individuals to safeguard its investment for travel and individual convenience. Syahira Takaful offer the best option in the form of medical, health, travel, life and credit policies, and also rewarding experience. Many initiatives in the beginning years of Takaful in Malaysia will focus on spreading information and raising public awareness about significance of insurance and how Takaful might be used as substitute to traditional insurance. Takaful operators have begun to extend their distribution networks and continuously provide more creative Takaful product to fulfill growing diversity of client requests. Malaysian Takaful operators are now able to provide a wide range of Takaful goods and service than their traditional equivalents. The Takaful business has grown from a zero market penetration in its early years to market penetration of 12.8% in 2011, indicating that the public is become more aware about the Takaful program's benefits. Takaful fund net asset has grown to 70 million by the end of 2011 from 1.4 million at the start, representing an annual average growth rate of 45.9%.
Hi, my name is ZAIN and my matric number is 270982. Now I will talk about determinant of general Takaful demand. So there are 4 things that can influence the Takaful demand. So let's look out at the slide. The first one is economic and financial, and the second one is development of banking sector, and the third one is education, and the last one is dependency ratio. So in economic factor, there are 3 things that can they are correlated with the general Takaful demand, and the first one is income. So how can income affect to general Takaful demand? It is because as people's income rises, Takaful become easier to purchase. So people, if they get more income, they tend to buying more, and because they got more buying power, so that's make it Takaful demand become increase. And the second one is inflation rate. So inflation rate affecting Takaful demand, affecting the consumption pattern of the industrial goods. Inflation have a substantial negative link with insurance spending. As a result, any economic uncertainty, including inflation, has negative significant influence. And the next one is real interest rate. Real interest rate influence Takaful demand because high interest rate reduce the cost of insurance. Hence, it's driving the demand of Takaful. Thus, and research said higher interest rate reduce Takaful purchases considerably. So now, let's look at the development of banking sector. So, how can banking sector influence the Takaful demand? It is because it proposes that a more efficient financial system might assist life insurer in making more efficient investment. This is related with financial asset protection and cash flow. The explosion of financial sector motivates investors to acquire financial assets in order to protect their revenue and grow their business. So now, let's look at education. How can education influence the general Takaful demand? It is because a better level of education can help individuals comprehend the advantage of risk management and a long-term saving. In other words, the link between Takaful insurance and education as a substitute level of awareness and risk aversion as Takaful demand is clear. And the last one is dependency ratio. Dependency ratio is the number of typical family members, young and elderly, that rely on principal income earner for sustenance. So, the relationship between this is having a young dependent ratio reduce the demand for Takaful as means of saving.
The second major issues and challenge in general Takaful. Absence of standardization in Takaful industry according to Sharia analysis. Currently, the Takaful marketplace is developing and a wide array of issue is being taken on Islamic scholar who cover topics like the meaning and implication of the complaint of Sharia. There is a discrepancy in the prediction of Sharia compliance, which is regional conflicts. There are particularly regional issue and imbalance in the customer behavior and market's tolerance level of Takaful. Conventional idea based on Takaful in contrast method in the Middle East do not foster liberal adoption of advanced conventional concept. Lack of regional understanding prevents statewide resolution. The second is choosing the best option among Takaful plan. There are multiple models that Takaful operators can utilize in the marketplace. There are considerable change in model and implication specification across state because of the different assessment through Islamic scholar. For example, Saudi Arabia Takaful regulator SMA follow a cooperative model in which 10% of surplus is available for distribution to the participant. This model of Takaful does not follow the 10 of Islamic. For example, assets are not considered in Sharia compliance. Lack of technology advancement, skill and Sharia scholar. In this modern era, new technology has greatly improved the standard of living, lifestyle and saving method. This variation was demonstrated in the Malaysian Takaful industry. In the perspective of product and region, an efficient collaboration and communication is required with Takaful operators in Malaysia. According to Yong and Takaful industry, Takaful operator of Malaysia require concentrating on advanced technology to create the efficient collaboration and communication with the participant in the perspective, product and region. Lack of talent and scarcity of manpower is long period challenge in Malaysia Takaful industry. It is experiencing a scarce limit of well-educated and qualified operators who are capable of knowledging both technology Takaful standard and have an appropriate and sufficient technology about Islamic Sharia and compliance. Getting a customer along with correct talent is a great issue, particularly those who have a deal with fiscal report, utilize an analytic tool and technique. All operators of Takaful need a Sharia consultancy board that is fundamental, constitute of 3 or more than 3 Islamic scholars. A regional operator of Takaful required to create credibility in the target market, showing that they are objective and aim for the scholar to arise from the target marketplace, and at last must have a high level of experience in order to attract the target market and participant. Malaysia scholar with high level of experience and knowledge related to Islamic Sharia compliance is very scarce. These scholars are designed on different boards that may cause a conflict of interest and affect the reliability or authentic of the device.
Okay, lastly, I will talk about conclusion and recommendation. General Takaful is a scheme comprised of multiple insurance and aspects which is managed and sustained via Islamic regulation. In Malaysia, Takaful industry is a considerable, not that much old, and experience a sufficient growth in the marketplace. However, Malaysian state is eager to support and spread the knowledge of Takaful and establish a hub of Takaful in Southeast Asia. Some issue and challenge has been determined that might obstruct the future advancement and development of Takaful market in Malaysia. It is facing challenges of scarcity of skill, lack of technology advancement, choosing a best option among Takaful plan, regional conflict, absence of standardization in the Takaful industry according to Sharia analysis, and lack of knowledge about the Takaful concept. Okay, for our recommendation, various planning techniques can be executed in order to create a brand and resolve such issue. First of all, some measures can be taken to exchange the information potential among the customer and conduct promoting scheme in the Takaful industry. Takaful can be included as compulsory subject in related education field in order to spread more awareness and reduce the gap. Okay, Takaful promotion can be more effective if social media platforms are used massively to reduce the gap of qualified Islamic scholars. Operation capability and talent offer some bonus to employee participant like 50%, 20% like that. But Takaful industry in Malaysia demand embracing the effective and efficient practice and implication and quick adaptation to transformation and technological advancement will help to match the need and demand of participants.